we actually just started this stream. So for anybody who doesn't know, because see this on YouTube, we have been streaming for about a month now. I think we're like 1 day shy of exactly a month, and we actually just hit affiliate. So as you notice, right up here. So we had a 50 follower goal on Twitch, and we hit that by 75. So thank you to Liberty MTG for posting a video out there. So kind of let everybody know that we were around and what we're doing, and yeah, have some fun. So this is just our first step in the goal, and really, because we also hit affiliate for Liberty, so hopefully open up a couple of doors, maybe to do some different stuff potentially down the road here. So it's good. It's really good. So I think I've been playing vampires for a little bit. We made Platinum 3 with Drakus 3 Animator, and then on stream I came back and played Drakus 3 Animator and got my butt kicked. So it's pretty good, but oh, this is even better. Keep this, throw this back. Unfortunately, like, I guess we could have kept that, but it's the same as this, so. Guess we could have, yeah, like, we wouldn't be doing anything with the swamp next turn, so. Come on. Hopefully we just don't get, like, I don't know, blown out somehow. We could use 8 land. It'd be really good. Okay. I'd say this should be a pretty good. We'll just dump our hand here. Cavalier of Thorns. maybe we do just play. So we're trying to find the deck to play for Friday night. Do. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That puts them to 1. So let's save this guy. And let's pump this guy. I guess it puts them 3. My bad. Bad math. I was thinking that way I was getting through. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're not gonna ascend. We would have if we would have, like, no. I guess we really wouldn't have. Twister's kind of a problem. Omnath even more of an issue. Yep. So, well, that's interesting. So we'll end the druid. Just gives us the knowledge of what's in their hand. Vampires. Yeah, I went backwards with Reanimator. So, like, way backwards with Reanimator. So I've been playing vampires, even though it's absolutely horrible. I never get over 3 lands, and I never draw what I need to.
I know who I am, and no one is telling me what to do. I've always wanted to make a really big fireball.
We just keep drawing all these legions, and they don't do anything. And we're just gonna lose next turn. That really stinks. Can't even legions end anything. Yeah, definitely trying to find something. Like, I don't know what deck to play for Friday. I did build Naya Feather and found out that I hate it. So, I have no idea. Kaikar? I could play Kaikar. Our version of Kaikar, my version, what we built on stream, way better than anything else that you got brewing up, I'm sure. Oh, it is control. It definitely is. I think I want to pay this. Leave with this. And the next turn we'll play Legion's Landing Vampire of the Dire Moon. Actually, it looks like we're going to play this one. And this one. It definitely could play Kaikar. I'd have to go make sure that I have... Well, that stinks. Have to make sure that I have all the cards that I need. And I need to do that before I need to do that before Thursday night. Check how many Kaikar I have right now, so I can order some if I need them. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Why? Why do they always have, like, the perfect cards against us? It's like, I have no way to kill that thing. Esper doing Esper things. That is the truth. Well, I guess next turn we can Sanctum Seeker plus Adanto Vanguard. And they can pay to give this thing Death Touch. Ooh. That stinks. Alright, so do this. What's happening? All the way from Brazil. Thanks for joining us. Glad you made it along here. I missed what they just kill our... Yeah, they killed our aspirant. Okay. I guess we don't attack with the lifelinker. In case, and I have no idea what, like, what that name is, but I guess Suze, if you haven't been here before, then you probably don't know. So Motozor is actually, Matt from, Liberty MTG, so... Let's just see if we can't... Yep, we'll trade off with this thing and... Do we just make... Yeah, I guess we just make a second one here and call it good. And is it spells deck on paper? Yeah, no, Obama doesn't need to come in here. But I mean, like that's a good idea. But it would probably creep me out every time I looked at the little picture that's on screen right here and saw somebody standing behind me.
We need to move quickly.
So says it spells using like a Spellgorger weird. And what's the other one? The 1/3. So we need to try to kill this thing. Oh, Ral combo. Yeah. Yup. I guess we traded that off. Do we trade that off? No, we'll pay for that.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
Yeah, Ral combo is pretty good. Zach actually played Ral combo right when War of the Spark came out. And I'm assuming that he should be around a little bit later. normally
I've
is.
practiced against many foes like you.
But he loved that deck.
Hone your prowess.
And you might be right, Matt. Like, I can't play
Show
this.
remorse. I'll show restraint.
I wanted to play this, like, at some point in time, should have played this at
Trust
FNM,
me,
but
I have a plan.
would have brewed a Kaikar deck, but don't own a playset. Actually, the Kaikar deck I have doesn't have a playset in it. Alright, so what are we killing? We need to kill this thing, I think. So... building a deck of paper is the price. Super expensive. That really stinks. So do we send the team at Big Teferi? Or do we, like, I think we send, maybe we send one here? There we go.
You just let me
No, but if I leave it alone, like, if I leave that thing alone, so, like, they blocked it, so they want that thing more than they want the Big Teferi. Which is really weird, but whatever. But yeah, I don't know why they would protect this one over the other one. That just isn't, like, it doesn't make any sense.
Here we go.
We're not casting anything at instant speed. We don't have any removal. Sure, what's up? Sure, they get a Legion's Landing. Would I build a Gates Control deck right now, or would I wait for rotation? I mean, if you're going to... Well, I guess the real question is, how much of it do you already have? Because if I have most of it, being that, like, Gates is mostly commons and uncommons, I would probably just build it right now. And then you could tweak it little by little and see what's good and what's not good for the next couple of weeks. If I have to pick up a bunch of stuff, then I'm probably waiting. Because there could be something that's better that I want to pick, or that I want to buy. Or something that I want to build. Does that make sense? If we can't draw anything good, like, we're not going to be able to play anything. We're going to have to hold multiple cards in it with Absorb up.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
It's a good thing we flipped the Adanto early. Although if they have a Wrath eventually, Lava Coil and a couple of gates, yeah, I mean, I think the gate control would be good. You should remember that it's a lot slower than, you know, any other deck really. get that land. Jenkins, what's happening? How are you? Appreciate that. Yeah, not sub goal, follower goal. We did hit the sub. We did get the sub button, so glad you noticed there. Our next I haven't decided on what our next goal is yet. Yeah, if you don't have the things, I would listen to Motozor. You don't buy. Don't buy things that are about to rotate. But if you can come up with something that you like on paper, that you can like start working toward, that's pretty good. Looking at a list, the majority is not rotating. Yeah, it still comes to the point though that you may end up wanting to build something else. So, who's to say that, you know, the new set comes around and there's not some deck that you just really badly want to play.
That's more like it.
Oh, Narsets.
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind and wave.
Most of the cards are from Ravnica and War of the Spark.
Put
I mean, the cards will be around. Well, that kind of stinks. Yeah, exactly. And then you'd be throwing some money away, and you don't really want that. I kind of want to attack the Narset, but and I really badly want this Absorb out of their hand. Do you think Esper Control is going to survive rotation? So I actually leave that. I haven't played a lot of Esper Control lately. I played a lot for a while. That was like my go-to deck on Arena before I started streaming in my downtime. But if Matt's around, and actually, like, there you go. I was gonna say, I'd let him answer that question. So Esper Hero, Esper Control doesn't really exist.
Keep an open mind.
Yeah, there's your. I think as far as control decks, if you like pure control, Grixis is probably better at that. At least right now. But then again, don't know what's going to happen with the new set. So we are, what, a month away? Esper Citadel. Alright, so what are we trying to kill here? Do we try to kill the Narset, or do we just... I think we jam this thing. Hopefully I don't have... Alright. What are we trying to kill? Do we kill the Narset? The Narset doesn't do anything. We don't need to draw cards. I mean, we can kill it if we ever draw the vampire. So we try to kill the Teferi, or do we just try to kill them? Like, I'm wondering if we just try to kill them. like, I guess we could hit the Teferi. That could be fairly problematic.
Don't make another.
And hope they don't have another Wrath. Yeah, that's Teferi gives them an opportunity to find a Wrath.
You know what?
Teferi also, like, they aren't technically at a 2-turn clock because Teferi just tucks something at that point. You attack Teferi when you're typing. Yeah. Oh, that really sucks. So they have Wrath in hand. I'm like almost certain of that. Okay, so they have a guard mage. That's not horrible. So we need Soren. Soren's our best draw here. Should have an aspirant. So 2, 4, 6. So these this gets rid of Teferi.
Only time will tell.
I think we're just gonna aggro this out. I think they would have board wiped if they could have, like if they had it last turn. Of course they have another Teferi.
Right up. Hold that thought.
So they don't have another creature, then we can try to kill the Teferi. If they don't have... Like, we're expending a lot of resources just trying to kill this stupid thing.
I really should have seen that coming.
And we have the Vanguard. In case they do have the Wrath, so... We can hold that guy. I'm gonna hedge just a little bit and save Lieutenant. Okay, so they don't have it. You know, it always makes you wonder, like, the way they're playing if they have Wrath to exile. Haven't played Citadel, but Baby Tevin Standard you can't really play a Drago deck, unfortunately, so everything is mid-range. Yeah, I think, like, the biggest issue with Esper is that you don't have a good finisher, and Teferi 5 is filling that role right now. That's something that Matt and I had a discussion on before. Yeah, and you can't rely on counterspells because of little Teferi. So, alright, so Matt thinks that this is what I need to, like, I need to play Kaikar on Friday. And I'm sure that my Kaikar deck is subpar, but ban Baby Tef from Standard. Give me a second, I gotta check, see how many Kaikars I have. So, you get a little bit of a chair stream, but I'm not going far. Ugh. So, if we play Kaikar, I have to order cards and hope that they show up by Friday. No more chair stream, sorry. Hey Noah, what's up? So I only have 2 Kaikars. Matt, does the store have a Kai car? Because I really don't want to spend money on buying 2 of them and paying shipping to get them here by Friday. Store doesn't have any? That's not good. What are they, like, $45 now or something stupid? Because that would be my luck. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Make some people upset here. I know somebody's out there looking up how much Kai cars are. That's horrible. Okay, that's alright. Oh, they're like 2. Yeah, I just figured it $3. I figured it'd just be my luck that they were like that much. Sweet. Okay. Well, oh, and I just hit the wrong button. That's sweet. Play this Hollow Fountain. Alright, so I guess I'll just have to order 2 tonight and bet I played against Crixus Control. Yep, I'll bet I am too. Yeah, and I think this is like Grixis is more your control. I think Esper is. I think Matt's right. Esper falls in like the mid-range category right now. Aggro, not really aggro, but Hero's just the best thing. Well, they know what this thing is. So.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil of meditate.
Yeah, I've kind of come to the end of like, since we're at the end of standard, I'm to that point of, I don't know what to play, or I don't know what I want to play at least. Let's play this thing. Play this thing. We had the Chemist's Insight, pay 4 and draw a card. It's really good with this thing on the battlefield.
Hone your prowess.
Unfortunately.
I am your greatest.
We will
My
meet again.
dreams dissipate.
There goes one Kai car. Imagine when I don't have to play around Settle or Big Teferi. I don't care much about playing around Big Teferi. That doesn't much bother me. To be perfectly honest. Playing around Settle the Wreckage is just kind of interesting though. Yep. There goes a second Kai car. Okay, so we have one more win condition in the deck. I guess we have 2. Like, we have another Dawn of Hope. So as long as this Dawn survives. Not 100% sure if that'll happen or not.
Your spark will be mine.
Yeah, we're gonna pitch a Sacred Foundry. Probably could have pitched the Deafening Clarion, but
My intellect is without limit.
let's kill this stinking thing.
I must train on.
We'll decline that because we are going to draw with Chemist's Insight. Yeah, I think all in all, Settle the Wreckage was good for slowing the format down when it was when it was played super heavily.
Behold.
So I don't think Settle was such a big deal. Just stop the really go wide strategies. And as much as everybody hated Big Teferi, I didn't mind it. 4-mana Broless.
Let's make this quick.
Yes.
I've got other things to burn.
4-mana Broless will definitely be missed.
No pressure. Let's get toast.
Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. Because I forgot that Dragon God gets to do Chandra things. We're too slow? What's that thing's ultimate? 8? And it's a +2? That's unfortunate.
Your efforts are futile.
What do we need to leave up? We just need to make another dude from Dawn of Hope, I guess. Tunic Bolas and just cycling them every turn. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, 4-mana Broless, I liked it when it first came out. The only issue is that it didn't have... I don't think it had the right support. Unfortunately, now it has support, but... I don't know. It just happens to be so late in... So late in its standard time frame. No. Doesn't have to ferry. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's, yeah. We like so dead. So dead. It's definitely a reason. Yeah. Man, that island though. Whoo dang. Problem with this, nobody likes playing against it. I'm gonna be fair, nobody likes playing against Grixis either, so just gonna put that one out there. Because of this guy. Grixis looks better. Sure, because of this guy. I mean, who doesn't like Dargans? Who doesn't like Dargan Planeswalkers? Let's be real.
Oh, looks like someone's
It's
doing a
easier
little
on the eyes.
study.
Sure. That's probably because of the red. Instead of the white.
Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
I like the fact that it gives like 2 different emblems there. Sure, can't do anything about that. What are we pitching? Let's pitch this thing. I'm not drawing any cards this turn. Sure. They hit all 3 of our... They... 1, 2... They haven't hit the 3rd Kaikar. So you're saying there's a chance. If... Yeah. take 6. Yeah, I know. Believe. You're saying there's a chance. Definitely saying there's a chance. Okay. So, we're attacking this dude. Got him. Got him with a deafening clarion.
Your assault is insulting.
Let's pay 2. Let's pay 2 again. We're gonna give our creatures lifelink also. Yeah. That's right. Because you don't know us. Opponent punt. Yup. We're not dying next turn. Like, if they hadn't blocked, then we were dying. But see, you have to believe.
You are over.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna die to Bolus Ultimate, I guess. I forgot about that thing being real. Real good. Bet, yup. Alright, so they had us dead 2 ways if they wanted to. I wonder if Fireball is still doing 20% back in credit. Oh, yeah, you want to see the list? You gotta be quicker than that. No. Sure. Tuck back is Steam Vents, I think. Cavalcading a noob. Well, that feels good, doesn't it? Ditch that. Play Grixis with Nicol Bolas Ravager, reviving a Nexus player's Tameo, naming Nexus of Fate. I mean, sure, you can do that. Turn 4 wins feels good. Have you played the event for the week? Because, hey, don't say Nexus players are garbage. We played Nexus. Cavalcade is amazing in this week's event because if you reveal the top card, if it's a creature, it goes to the bottom of your library and you make a 1/1. Turns out Cavalcade is really good. Yeah, I think we're just gonna flame sweep. We'll take 2, but hopefully they play a creature first. Sure. Yeah, I used Cavalcade to take out most of the event this week. I did try a couple of other things, a couple of other decks, so I wanted to see how they would work out. Like I tried Zach's Elementals deck, but just not even going to give him a chance. Don't want to screw that up. So let's play this and plus.
Right on schedule. Here goes nothing.
I might have not fixed my lands here.
I suppose that's
Oh,
how
that
it's
feels
meant to
bad.
happen.
Alright, well, I guess we're casting this right now. Sure, we'll draw that. Back-to-back Burrowless Gods, huh?
I will remake the multiverse in my
Yup.
age.
We'll exile this
I
card.
have other schemes to attend to. Witness a mote
I just
of
don't think
my
we can
power.
beat Dragon God. Like, is there a way that we can beat this? I don't think we have removal in our deck. Nope. Play Fry. Yeah. Alright, so that before I go in and I figure things out here, I may need to play Fry mainboard. Oh, I guess we had Expansion Explosion if we drew it really fast and ramped up really high. And Matt's probably sitting around. Oh, okay, I did fix the lands. So we don't have a sideboard. You're, of course, that's what I say. You're probably just sitting around, not doing anything. Nope, you're in a game. Of course. Put like 3 Fry in the sideboard. I went up on Flame Sweeps. From I think the last time. So want to keep it low here. What else? Oh, what's the 3-mana enchantment that scries? Prison Realm. Yeah, that one. Yeah, there is a lot of commander stores in our area, so that's kind of interesting. Like kind of hard to compete with because they already have a following. They have Commander Knights and stuff. We play Blood Sun. Or we play Alpine Moon. Actually, I don't even know if I have Alpine Moon. I don't have Alpine Moons, so we're playing Blood Suns on the side. I also have... yeah, okay, so... Whoa, that's not where I wanted to put them. Because I forgot that we're on this style page. Lost the stupid populate decks. Populate decks are great. You could actually play Settles. Play 2 Settles on the side. And this actually might need to be 4 Prison Realms. These 2 obvious reasons. Fry. Settles for them. Go wide strategies. Is there even anything else to add in the side? 55-3 Spitfire. Wonderful. Okay, so you must be playing the event now. Because that event just makes things great. Plus double cavalcade. Nice. Nice. So yeah, that's pretty big. Was that 9 triggers? So 9 triggers doubled up. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Let me guess. They had a 1/1 flyer to block your 55-3. Turn 5. But so you did like turn 1 1 drop. They blocked with their Spitfire. Turn 1 1 drop. Turn 2 the dude that makes 2 guys or 2 1 drops. Turn 3 Spitfire. So that's 4 1 drops. And then flipping every time you play to land, you probably hit a creature. I'm gonna guess. So that's actually 6. Turn 4 with Scorcher. Perfect. Get wrecked. Yeah, so that would then that turn 4 that would be 9, and then turn 5 play double cavalcade, and just smash face, right? That seems about right. We could play. Ooh, what's Tide Taker good against? Anything right now? Probably not. What's big at the store? You're bored. Sure. What? Why? Why is that right over the? Oh, I'm like, why is that right over the top of this? Get rid of Smothering Tide. No, Smothering Tide is great. Smothering Tide is great. It triggers Kaikar, lets us get a bunch of mana to dump into Explosion. And it has saved our ass a bunch of times. -3 Smothering Tide, the Primal Amulet, and Dawn of Hope. 5 cards. Forget Primal Amulet. But it feels good. Feels real good. This is the crap deck. So it'd be like, yeah. No, we wanted to build something different than just straight Jeskai control, though. That was the whole point. Yeah, that was exactly it. It was like playing with other cards. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. We got best 3, best of 1. It did start as a land destruction deck, playing a bunch of other stuff, and we needed to ramp up really bad. So the Smothering Ties were in there, and then with the Kaikars, and it just worked because the Kaikar gave you spirits too. Let's change this though. Let's play this. Yeah, we were playing Land Destruction, and I don't own the 7-drop thing, which is the whole reason for having those cards in there. Sure. Hello. So we're playing against mono red control. I'm gonna assume a couple of changes since the last time I saw this list, so
craft my victory. Cease this.
So they'll get a... Yep. That's what we wanted. Make sure we held up an ionize.
I can no longer stand by and watch. Let's try this.
Blah. That's not fair. Not fair at all.
I've learned a bunch of new burn spells to try on you.
Make a bunch of dudes.
Say hi to my fire. Hey, these little guys are great.
Bunch of dudes. Do. You need to find a wrath. Switched up. Wait, can't deal with points. Yeah, that's for real. Yeah, you don't have Vraska's Contempt. You don't have Bedevil because they're both in black. You almost like have to have the like the Ionize when they play something, the Sinister Sabotage when they play something, or I don't even know, Chandra, Big Chandra. Ugh. Oh, okay, yeah. So you didn't want to pay there. You wanted to let me have it so that
I don't know what I'm
you
doing
could activate
here.
this.
It's gonna be fun.
Excellence Binding Prison Realm. Yeah.
Hey, these little guys are great. It's elemental, dear. What's your name?
Yup. So 1, 2, 3. Like, if they don't pay for this, we can cast the Ionize and the Flame Sweep, which is fine.
Say hi to my five. Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, and we're just gonna... Blah. That is a lot of damage.
Won't lie, I'm a pretty great pyromancer.
So... I mean, I think we're just dead if we can't answer these things. Little Cheryl Blossom is so good, though. Yes, Little Cheryl Blossom is really good.
Oh, it's elemental, dear. What's her name?
Yep, Wombo Combo. That is correct. Yeah, I think you got me no matter what I do here. Yeah, that was a timely flame sweep, but I don't... There's just not... Like, I can't beat 3 planeswalkers. That's the problem.
Don't worry. Hey, these little guys are great. Oh, I just want to hug all those fire critters.
It's 6 points, but yeah. Ain't that the truth? Oh, you can't double. Yeah, you're right. You can't double Sahili, but sure. Oh, look, I can't kill that mobilized district. That feels bad. Draw a couple cards. Of course, it's gonna be lands. Got some ionizes. All right, we can't win that. We can flashback the chemist's insight, and we just got wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Prison room was the only thing I think that's good here. 3 or 4 deputy would be a good. See, and I don't know. Like, do you play deputy sideboard? I don't know if I like deputy main board in this because of like Clarion and stuff. I'm gonna play more flame sweeps now because the 2/2s. That does nothing. And I guess Clarion kind of can, but not really. Unfortunately. 3 Deputy, 3 Kaikar, 4 Baby Tef, 3 Big Tef, and 3 Narset. Drakusith is a finisher in Jeskai. Yeah, we mulligan that. We have no white, but I think we keep this and push to fairy to the bottom. Worst keep of your life, yet still going to blow us out here, I'm sure. This is not a great keep at all. And of course we would draw white right now. So it's just the way it is. Forgot regulator was 2. Alright, well we're playing this. Leave up Ionize. Yeah, that thing's definitely drawing that. We got no choice. Play this. Got a shock back. If they play Little Cheryl Blossom again. Oh no, older Cheryl Blossom. That we have no way of dealing with. We need a Prison Realm right now.
Hey, over here. There's no problem fire can't solve.
Yeah, we're not shocking anything. We need to we need to gain a lot of life really fast, so the Chandra doesn't somehow kill us.
Let's light it up.
Are we just dead?
Feel the heat of my flames. Look to the skies.
So I can kill one of them. I think the Chandra is more problematic. Hey Sergio, how are you? We're casting this, but Sarkin's bad. Chandra's horrible too. This gets rid of Chandra. And he's not getting a bunch of lands off of it. Or not getting a bunch of cards off of it, I mean. I also can't use the regulator to double up. How are you this fine evening?
Come to me.
How is he still at 3? Just entered college today. Well, congratulations.
You know what's better than having a plan? Basically, anything.
Did I miss something?
Focus? I just want to burn stuff already.
I didn't miss anything, did I? This thing should be at like 2. It enters. Oh, I guess it doesn't. I don't know what it enters with. Probably enters here. I'm gonna enter with 5. I guess that would make sense. I thought it was way lower than that though. Alright, let's play this thingy. Ooh. I can't attack because of this stupid passive. So are you enjoying college so far?
Can't believe Mother Ludi gave us homework.
Uh-oh. Still playing Kaikar, yeah. We are, right now we're playing against Jenkins.
Behold, your end has arrived.
We are dead to Dargans. Like, super dead to Dargans. We're just dead we're dead this turn, right? I can't even attack with these things. And I can't block with those things. That's very unfortunate. So, first I thought we were going to die to this Chandra. And now we're just going to die to dragons.
Say hi to my fire. Go get him, buddies.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
What? It's like overkill, right? So, kill one of these things. Yeah, settle. It's not settle. If it had been, though, that'd have been great. That would have been sweet. We just we dead. We uba dead. Yeah, settle would have been amazing there. Instead we died to a lot of dragons. I'm interested in the Drakuseth as a finisher. idea. I really am. All right, so we gonna try Matt's ideas here and say I really don't like. Ugh. All right. Problem is I'm not a big fan of Jeskai control. So I think that makes it really hard. Gonna make your brew. Get rid of everything. Drakuseth. Just the one? Alright, with that and the mana base. It's only 24 lands though. Yeah, there's the Kaikar right there. I have everything now listed that you had listed. And I think I also minus the ties, the amulet, so the dawn and one dawn. Apparently she just got home and they want her to come back in, huh? So like I guess the biggest thing is the mana base. So 4, 8, 12, 16. I don't think I have all the cliff tops, and that's the I do. So we could play that. So things get interesting with like board wipes and Kaikar making spirits and deputies taking care of everything. Flame Sweep's not horrible because everything's like this is protected and this is protected. This is just gonna straight up be Jeskai control, isn't it? Splash Kaikar and Drakuseth. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yup. Yup. So we got veto over ionize. Oh, Zatalpa. Zatalpa is actually making it into a Reanimator deck right now. Because of 4/8 with Double Strike. Turns out 4/8 with Double Strike and Indestructible is pretty good. So not horrible at least. Not sold on Shocker, Opt, or Insight. Yeah, what do you replace it with? Yeah, that no card draw. Other than I guess you have Teferi's, and you have Narset to filter through everything, but your Narset, I think you really need to find like your removal. I could kind of see like search for his Kanta. Only thing it doesn't find is the Kaikars and the Drakuseths. I like this artwork better. I don't like that artwork. So we're only playing 24 lands. Yeah, this is the card for the deck though, is the Kai card. So the only thing he doesn't turn it on is Deputy Detention and Drakuseth, right? 25 on an opt. We could go up the Clifftop Retreat. We have triple red, double white. Not like I don't mind that. Play 25. Matt won't like it though, because you know he just always draws lands. You run 20. Yeah, you run 25. Half the games it's way too many. Half the games it's way too few. I don't trust your land counts half the time. The only guy that I know that can play Manaless Dredge and draw a basic. You don't understand how people run 26 in Esper? So I think this is it. One by you in your dredge list, yeah. You want to jump into this? You're just saying let's play in ranked, or you do you have something that you want to play, Sergio? As in, like, did you just want to play 1v1? Team Rec deck runs 27 and 90% of the time you get screwed. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright. Do a tournament best of 3. Make sure we switch decks here. See we get wrecked here. Yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring, like, nothing really seems that fun to play right now, I guess. I shouldn't say nothing seems that fun to play. I should say that nothing, like, really stands out that I absolutely want to play. Other than the Dread Shift list. Maybe I'll just play that this week. So, do tournament match. Should be best of 3. Yeah, just play Scape Shift. I'm not playing Scape Shift. I would like to leave that deck on a good note. And I guess, like, I would still be playing Scape Shift. Excuse me, because Dread Shift does play 4 Scape Shifts. It just doesn't win with Field of the Dead. And I did, like, Yurok Field's okay. Just the white for Teferi makes it that much better. Yeah, I know Rampaging Froston was unbanned to beat Scape Shift. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's the whole problem with wanting to play anything like that. Wow! I need to play 27 lands, apparently. They go first. We'll pitch a Deputy. I'll save the time wipe. So this way, if we draw either basic, the veto is live. Of course, we're not going to. So I just have to channel my inner land top deck. True that. So on 3, do I need to leave up? I don't think I need to leave up veto. Probably gonna get immediately punished for not leaving up veto, but oh no, Gorgon Vulture. Okay, I kind of do like that artwork though. It's truly a swamp. Do I Tef bounce? And then when you replace it, Deputy? I think so.
Trust me, you'll thank me later. I've got time.
Look at that. Alright, drawing some lands here. Is there anything to even hit with Aid the Fallen, or there's an Ashiok.
I've got it.
Did I just deputy his Vulture? Yeah. I guess. Not 100% sure here. So as soon as he hits something that's like really good there, okay.
Oh, I've
Quick
done
high
the
car.
hero thing before.
Next turn we can Narset. No point in attacking. They just block with the Wall of Lost Thoughts. So they could blood. Nah, blood for once doesn't do anything here. Oh, that stinks. Would have liked veto there, but okay, hit Crippling Chill. Is there anything else? Alright, so it's plus.
I'll protect you.
If you wish to surrender now, I have just the trick.
Wow.
for this.
Like, look at that. Isn't that just perfect? 4 lands off a Narset. Yeah. Yeah. Yup. That should... Exclamation whiff should be a... Yeah, I don't feel like taking a bunch right there, I guess. That's a big swing.
So much commotion.
Alright, so... Let's bounce this.
This might be a bad idea.
There we go. So we got a strike. Yeah, we'll play this Narset.
I know.
Save this
88
one,
ways
use this
to
one.
defeat. Put thoughtfulness before action.
Want to Fairy or Lightning Strike? I think you take the strike. Yeah, the problem is, like, I downloaded MTG Bot, so there are some that are in there, but I don't know what is and what isn't. I guess that's the biggest problem. So Stinking Narcomoebas. Think you know what Gruul deck you want to build? Let's kill this vulture. Nikia Ramp. Alright.
Keep an open mind.
There we go. So we found a big taff.
Don't worry, I got this.
No point to not play Nissa, but yeah. Sure. Well, there's a Plaka worm. That's a problem if he had the bond. Didn't have the bond. Like it.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
That only gives me 3 lands. This only gives me 3 lands too. Dang. Alright. But we have the veto. I should have instant speed time. I completely forgot. Completely forgot. And that's so funny because plus him just for that. Oh, there's the bond. So let's plus this.
Don't worry, I got this.
Play this dude.
I won't hide
Plus
from the world. No
this.
time for a break.
Flame sweep. Go to the bottom. Yeah. And then we'll untap these 2 lands. When you go on Goldfish, they always play one of the funnest cards and colors like Grixis Control. They play 1 Dragon God. Oh, Narcomoebas. Alright, let's see what we get here. So Flame Sweep wipes their board, which I guess is okay. It's just a nice little backup.
This might be a bad idea. Let's skip to the good part.
There is a Tameo. What do you want to bet? 1. We need to save these lightning strikes for Jace. I'm gonna bet that we need to do something here. It's like he's got 10 cards left. He's only got 1 Jace in the yard. So there's a second Jace.
Time for plan B, as soon as I think of one.
I need to draw. Yeah, that's not what I need to draw.
No time for a break.
Playing Grafdigger's Cage in this set. I haven't. Nobody plays. Like Cage, I mean Cage is good. I think I played one in
Let's try this.
I think I played one in Escape Shift, but that was it. So 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. She's on Frenzy in the mono red matchup, and that's all you need. Yeah. I don't play against Frenzy is the biggest problem here. I don't know what we're discarding here. Narset? Yeah, Narset, I guess. We could have discarded Teferi, but discard the Chemister's Insight. Multani, huh? That is a big boy. yeah, it's getting tucked. Don't worry about that. I can just flash this back, pitch this. So let's play Sulphur Falls.
I'm not ready for this quite yet.
That is a Tuck Multani if I've ever seen one. Yup. And that is a replacement hero of Dominaria if I've ever seen one.
Sorry I'm late. You know what? I'm not done yet.
Next time around, what? Tuck it or kill it? -3 baby Tefir. Oh, my deputy? Yeah. Yeah, and then I have the Lightning Strike the supplier. Oh. I can actually just, like, the time wipe. So they just buy the deputy back. Those 2 lands, discard 2 cards. So this Flame Sweep, I guess. We have 2. We already have 1 Flame Sweep. Then it kills just a bunch of the small creatures. So. Uh-oh, he found his win condition. Is it the Narcomoeba? Sure. Rar. Okay, draw a card.
Hold that thought.
Cassie's 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'll
5,
protect
6,
you.
7. So 3 take me up to 5. Why not, right? Because we can. No attacks. Let's untap those. I'm kind of interested here to see. Like, you must have found the second Jace. No, all right. All right. So the Settles and the Prison Realms. Flame Sweeps don't get rid of the big walls. Lightning Strikes don't do a whole lot here. Right? So six cards. I don't know. I like W detention with time wipe. I also like Drakuseth with time wipe. The card Chemistry's Insight's good, especially like their late game, drawing 4 cards. This would just trim the lightning strikes and the ops. Let's see what we can get there. Cut Insight because I drew 4 cards when you had 7 in hand anyways. Yeah. Gotta have all the cards though. All the cards. So I saw Bond of Revival, not Blood for Bones. Yeah, one Dragon Seth, always in the opening hand. I'm gonna keep this. How Fountain Retreat. And of course, we have there's 2 basics in this deck. That's it. One of each of these. So, 3 of our one-ofs. And then immediately draw 2 of the... I guess the deck wants us to have our sideboard cards. There's only 2 Settle the Wreckages in. Narcomoebas. Let's scry. Yeah, I'll leave that to Fairy there. It's kind of a cool island. I think that's Tamio. Be my guess. Crucible of Worlds. Okay, let's go. Alright. Immortal Sun. Alright. Alright. I got you. Yeah. Alright, well. So we can... need a land. Like, badly here. Deputy, yeah. Deputy that Immortal Sun. It's pretty good. I still need a land, though. And Deputy doesn't get me... I was actually thinking Flame Sweet get me a dude. Oh, I should have attacked. Whoops. Oh, yeah, extra card. Dang. Should have listened. Let's try to get that spirit. Let's deputy that thing, I guess. And I'm gonna just replace the spirit.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Here we go.
Yeah, alright. Of course. Yup, yup. 6. I need another land. But Dracuseth, yeah. Oh, I can cast Dracuseth. Yep. So I was also say, like, I can time wipe, bounce a Deputy Detention, like, Legend Rule the Immortal Sun, play the Deputy to back down to get the Immortal Sun again. Alright, so... Are we just time wiping here? I think we're just time wiping. Is that 4? Like... Yeah, that's like no pressure. I can actually play... I think I can play Hero here. Play Narset. Oh, yeah. Narset counteract the Immortal Sun, wouldn't it? I didn't think about that.
Present and future are bound by
Only draws 1 card. So I get help from chat, and my opponent doesn't. It's like dude, I haven't controlled in forever. I feel so out of whack with it. Hey, Lando, how are you? And we just leave up Settle. Ten lands and 15 cards. That's, yeah. I didn't even realize, like, you didn't go off once there. It's exactly like you shuffled his deck. Dracuseth 4 out of your 6 games. Question is, did you have a way to pitch it? Because your list didn't have a way to pitch cards, right? Gonna say, don't need insight in this list. Yeah, there's a lot of cards in that list. That's just like, this is just like straight Jeskai control. Yes, they were good games, Sergio. Sorry your deck didn't get to do things. This is just straight Jeskai control with Dracuseth finisher, which I don't mind the Dracuseth finisher, although I think that you want a second Dracuseth. Tomebound Lich taking out Risen Reef. Yeah, Tomebound Lich did a great job. I'm gonna say, like, Tomebound Lich did an amazing job in the games that I got to play that actually did something. So -2 Chemisters, +1 Dracuseth, and 1 Radical Idea. Oh, the Radical Idea for Kaikar. Yeah. Get you 2 triggers. And if you just have 1 blue open after the fact, you can still, like, Radical Idea. Use the Spirit to cast Radical Idea. With that, like, if you have 1 blue left over. I don't hate it. I think the mana base might be a little bit funky. Temples are a little odd. Yeah, another deputy in the sideboard. Yeah, that's fine. Prison Realms, Blood Suns, Deputies, Two Settles, Fry. Like, we have room for another card, too. In the sideboard, at least. What am I holding on to? My desk? Unless that's your hold on, I have an idea. Devout Decree. That's the red-black one, right? It's black or red. Yeah. Could go down something. Could remember the card name. Oh, and Cheryl Blossom. Oh, she'd be really good, I think, just in the main board, though. Like, minus some ops. I kind of like opt. Should be good as, like, a one-of, though. So if I type Cheryl Blossom, you get this. So if anybody doesn't know who Cheryl Blossom is, it's from a TV show. From a TV show that I don't even remember. It's like Riverdale or something like that. That Matt and I watch. She's like, she plays the lead. She's a redhead. So it's really the only thing that she's got going between the two of them. It's a comic. Sure, yeah, it was a comic first, but you didn't read the comic. Guarantee that the comic was before your time. Put two more in the sideboard. Need to make some cuts now. A Blood Sun. And a Prison Realm, maybe? Yeah, Blood Sun. No, Blood Sun's not that great. It just stops instant speed, escape shift. Don't need Blood Sun at all? I mean, I guess. So is what, just to hope that bouncing deputy's good enough. All right, let's see how this thing plays out here. We just can't let them get off. We can't let escape shift get off a instant speed. Right, that's basically the way that it goes. Big Chandra. Oh, yeah, Big Chandra wouldn't be good. Or wouldn't be bad. Sure, we'll keep this. Yeah, I was just trying to cover all the bases. Like, Flame Sweep doesn't answer them if they're playing an instant speed escape shift. Just because that means that they have to ferry. Danto Vanguard. So I don't even know what we're playing. Mardu, so bounce this thing. Plenty of someone using Divine Visitation and Field of the Dead. Good evening, Zach. Nice of you to finally make it. You know, it'd been nice if you were here a while ago.
It's only a matter
Should tell him Divine Visitation is over that. I'm gonna let him have his fun though. So yeah, we play this. Revolutionize escape shift. Yeah. honestly say, though, I don't think I'll be playing Visitation Shift or whatever it was decided to call that thing. Alright. Come on, opponent. What are you doing? We're also playing against somebody who's Platinum 2, and we're just down here in lowly Platinum 4. I don't want more lands. That's not really what I wanted either. So, I didn't even want to play. I wanted to play that Sacred Foundry. do it like Billy Mays commercial. I get that they're playing it. I was just saying that we're not gonna want them playing that. Petty 2/2s. Why not get 4 Force with Flying and maybe Vigilance because I can't remember, but I'll include it in a buy one get one free deal. Call now and get one free. Yeah, you definitely do Billy May something like that. So they'll pay 8. Yeah, I don't foresee them doing anything other than just that though. And I think the veto's good. Like, I don't know. I guess I could have waited. Probably should have waited. And yeah, I play Infect, not the other side of it. Alright, so if we play Time Wipe here, can they afford to pay for it? If they play, dude, if they print Infect and Throne, good luck everybody else. Time Wipe now, draw Lightning Strike, yeah. And that's what I was thinking, like, they can't afford to pay, they can afford to pay 4, go to 6. But, and they'll play the island. Wow. Shock have been great here, too. You would never play Magic. Why would you never play Magic again? If I don't draw the Lethal Lightning Strike attack, yeah. 6 go to 5, assuming that they don't play anything else. Arcanist, okay. So we are hardcore on... But... we're hardcore on Lethal... Lightning Strike right now, right? Yeah, I don't have that filter turned on, Zach. I figured you wouldn't be the first one to use it, although you're probably not. Alright. If it's not a Lightning Strike, it goes to the bottom. It's not a Lightning Strike. It goes to the bottom. That's not a Lightning Strike either. That is, however, a board wipe. So, Arcanist goes to 2. So this is getting played tapped. No, okay, sorry, yeah, it's not an exact board whip. They can't kill they can't keep the Vanguards. So it doesn't kill Arcanist, but we do have the veto for whatever they play on the Arcanist. shock. So let's just do this. What? We dead anyway. Yeah, I'm dead to the shock. I guess I'm not dead, like, I'm assuming I'm dead to the shock. Whoa. How did I get 75 followers and when? Yeah, like, yeah, his graveyard's floating a shock right now. So, no, if you paid attention to Liberty's channel, like everybody else does, you would have seen that Matt so kindly made a video, for the two of us. So, you can get wrecked. Understand that you don't pay much time to Liberty, but you know, that's okay. I get it. You're not dedicated. Alright, so what is this? This is Mardu? Settles seem good. Devout Decree seems good. Well, yeah. I guess it's Mardu Feather. I'm assuming. And, yeah, I would like to see how your pairings go on Friday. I'm pretty sure you play the bye, you get the loss. Isn't that how that works? Alright, so leave the strikes in, vetoes in. I don't even think vetoes are that great. The Dracuses come out. The Dracuses probably have to stay in. They just give pro red though. Narset's really good. Cheryl. I don't know how good she is. These seem horrible. What do you think? I think we're just gonna trim here. Whoa. Yeah, Matt, so like, oh, apparently we ran out of time and I didn't really. You can't time out a mod. Oh, that's. I literally made 2 mods and that's it. Feels bad. Turns out turns out I can though. Just removes all of his that's 10 minutes though. That's an awful long time. Oh, it's so good to have friends. Oh, I didn't hit 600. I just literally clicked on timeout. That's all I did. Yo, that thing getting lightning striked. Not even gonna wait. You still with us, Zach? Yeah, you're such a nice guy. Aw. Let's do this. This plus the Teferi.
Let's slow this down. That's more like it.
But
Hardly my worst.
Noxious Grasp is pretty good for.
prowess is unmatched by meditate and prepare.
Let's play veto. Mom's making cookies. She measure how much cookie dough per cookie, and I said, "Mom, you don't measure how much cookie dough you put in a cookie. That comes from the heart." Probably the most wise thing you ever said. That is probably true. Dude, we need a land. If we had land, we could play veto. We could play deputy veto. This can't find us land. This can, however, find us a Teferi. A digital kitchen. You would be the one to do that. I think we just deputy the feather, or do we wait a turn? I don't think we wait a turn. I don't think we can afford to wait a turn. No. I was just liking, I like the idea of holding a veto for something like that. Need to draw an untapped land. Need to draw an untapped land.
Overwhelming.
That's not an untapped land. This is really the only thing we can do here, right?
I train every day. I have just the trick for this.
Take another Narset. Matt, did you shuffle this deck?
Contain your rage.
You built, yeah. I mean, that's fair. So they just used a shock for no reason.
I won't forget
On the Narset. Not sure why there. Goodness gracious. One card in hand. We have Lightning Strike Dovin's veto up. So if they go to target something. And whenever you cast a spell, well, that stinks. Hey! So, do they have the indestructible card? Let's find out. Let's find out. Nope. They did, however, draw... Oh, maybe they did draw another creature. So... I think we're playing Narset here.
there are so many. Put thoughtfulness before action.
Oh, do you want to play Teferi? Yeah, let's say I let this one resolve, right? Like, they can't draw a card? I don't care if they're killing Narset. What's happening, Josh?
I shall miss your company.
And then I think we Lightning Strike end of turn. And then if they God's willing, we just tuck it with Teferi. Okay. Same thing. Yes, the opponent is playing Mardu Feather.
If you show remorse, not so fast.
So we might lose that to Fairy, but push that op to the bottom. Don't need that. Soren, that's not cool.
Monsters of us all. This is hardly my worst defeat.
Yep. Uh. Tuck Soren, right? Like, yeah, and it literally just came across the Matt, same idea. Tuck Soren. Aurelia. Ugh. Okay. So that's Temple. We'll scry. Island. Bottom. Let's plus this to Fairy. This is Sacred Foundry. So
This isn't a fight you can win. Trust me, I have a plan.
bounce that. And then I need to untap this and this. And then we have Veto Flame Sweep up. Yeah, Tuxor and Veto on the way back down. They're playing Aurelia. 10th District. Okay. We just Flame Sweep that away. Ooh. Big Daddy Drakuseth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna plus here.
Hurry!
Plus here.
I've got it.
So I think we're gonna Teferi. Do we Teferi minus on the Aurelia? Play Drakuseth. Oh, I have 2 up for Veto, don't I? Because of the plus on Teferi. Play this tapped. This and this. Yeah, and we can veto the Soren. I forget about. I haven't Teferied in such a big Teferied in a long time. I'm glad Arena a lot reminds me to untap lands. I'd have forgotten that a million times. All right, so yeah, they know we have Veto. They saw that. Dovin says no. Yup. Dovin said no, that's for sure. Block? I'm okay with that trade. Alright. I thought that they were gonna do something there.
Let's skip to the good part. No, I am not making this up as I go.
Close this game out quick. Yeah, they were throwing. I agree. They were throwing away the game. Nah, it's not. We're not gonna do anything. I think they realized there's no chance. I guess we didn't have any of our sideboard cards that Yeah, I was adding Settle and Devout Decree. They can't cast God's Will themselves. Yep, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was putting in Settle and Devout Decree and we timed out. So, I don't like the Chandra. It's good for, I guess it's good for Devout Decree, but like you can't hit the Settle. Fry for Feather and Aurelia. Oh, I guess that's a good point. But like at some point you have to -1 veto in the radical idea. Yeah, and I wonder if it's not minus an opt here too. Like I put the Settles and Devout Decree. Like I kind of agree with the Fry. +3/5, -3 lightning strikes. And yeah. Okay. I forgot the lightning strikes were in there, but yeah, you're probably right. We'll go with that. You like Cheryl there? Yeah. I do like the ability to cast removal on their end step though. Sure, we'll try this. All shock lands, which is kind of horrible, but... And just draw another one. Danto Vanguard. I mean, they could have the double Vanguard draw and we just get to Deputy. Dude, what is up with the shocks? If they have the Deputy draw, double Vanguard draw, Deputy Detention is pretty good. Not horrible, at least. Ugh. Well, that's not the case. So that's God's Willing. This is me not playing a shock land. So just play... What in the world? Yeah, now I hit Arcanist. Yeah. Duress away the Teferi if they wanted to. So they have strike end of turn. No. Okay. I'm play Kaikar next turn. No blocks on that. Ugh. Okay, there we go, of course. I need to buy myself some time is the problem. I don't know if I can afford to take 4, but we're gonna have to, I think. We're not blocking with Deputy. Might as well get the 1 in. Oof.
Through feud or feast, your blood is mine.
We're at 3.
What a mess I've made.
Yeah, that doesn't kill them. So... It would kill the Arcanist, but... Flame Sweep makes a blocker for this. Makes a blocker for one of them, and then I can block with Deputy Detention. Oh, Tef Tuck makes a blocker. Yeah, that's true. And we tuck the Vanguard. Yeah.
I can no longer stand by and watch. Let's take it back.
Yeah, getting it, Soren. Like, Teferi's gonna... Teferi's gonna die here.
Don't provoke me.
One, two, three, four, five. It's too bad. It's too bad we have to lose this. Because that could add the mana that we needed. To be able to bounce the Deputy Detention.
We will meet again.
Yeah. So, veto. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So if I time wipe, bounce Deputy Detention. I don't know how to time wipe killing me. Oh yeah, Soren +1. That's what kills me, right? I was to say, if I could figure out a way to... I think everything just about kills me here, right? Yeah, Vanguard. No, so I was thinking, Time Wipe makes, Spirit. Use the Spirit for red. Shack the Sacred Foundry in as 2, 3, Time Wipes 5. Yeah, Flame Sweep makes me a blocker. I will agree. We're just not attacking Soren. That was just a way to get Feather off the battlefield. Yeah, we're gonna lose this guy, right? Because we need the kite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. We can't cast that. Man. Oh, maybe I should have vetoed the Flame Sweep. Or if I draw a land off the top. I need to draw it to Fairy. An untapped land does it too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Time for
An op definitely doesn't do it though. We dead? Right? I guess we're not 100% dead yet. Oh yeah, we are. Arcanist plus Defiant Strike plus this. We did. If I drew an untapped land there, we could have Time Wipe, bounce the Deputy Detention, and then replay the Deputy. Yeah, we just dead. Nothing we can do about that. Yeah, I don't know if we want to play this though. Now, like, feels so bad. All right, you're out of here. Gonna meet a Mrs. Scream. I get Zach left apparently. Like, dude, what do you mean you're timed? Matt untimed you out like a long time ago. Like right after I did that. Oh. That's an easy fix. That fix was easy. Did it not show up as you being untimed out? Because that was like, I can't even tell you how long ago that was. And now you see that you're a mod again, Zach. Just don't worry. Alright. What, kind of want to play... There's just so much that I... Like, I kind of just want to play some jank on Friday. We could just play Dread Shift. You don't have to say anything going on all day. I want to play Dread. We're going to play Dread Shift in an event here, because I like that deck. Yeah, should be on tomorrow. Shouldn't have a problem there. Assuming that, you know, the wife lets me and stuff, but that I don't think it'll be an issue either. If she has a problem with it, you can just call her. Okay. Do I have a Cavalcade deck put together? Yeah. I've had a Cavalcade deck put together for an extremely long time. It's probably the easiest way to do the event this week. Not gonna lie. Finished the event in like 15 or 20 minutes. It was very short, and I should have recorded it. Easiest deck to learn? I mean, I guess. Just, like, have to remember that trigger and, like, all the other triggers that, you know, that happen there, but... Or one draw, escape shift. Seems good. Alright, so let's Squire. Hopefully we get a Lantern. Midnight Reaper. Graveyard that guy. Not too many mechanics other than the damage triggers. Yeah, I guess. Oh, and you meant Cavalcade in paper. I didn't realize you meant paper because, like, I don't build much in paper. But, yeah, I mean, I can build it if I need to. And, yeah, that's fine. We can talk about it tomorrow night. Just have to give me time, Wednesday or Thursday, whatever, to build it. Just have to make a list. Alright. Knight of Malice. I'm going to play the Knight because I kind of want to play the Dread Presence with a swamp in hand. Yeah, good night, Zach. Alright. Alright, so... Cry. Yep, that's fine. We're gonna play Dread Presence. We're gonna play an Overgrown Tomb. We're gonna shoot them. And then hope they don't kill this Dread Presence so we can play this Dread Presence to play this Swamp. It's the hope. It's a Brolus.
The immortal Nicole Bolas will be your end.
Yep,
And
that's
your
fine.
existence is pointless.
And then, ooh, can we play Lantern? So 1, 2, 3. We can't play Lantern first, which really stinks. So play this, and we'll play this, and we'll kill the Bolus.
Will be painful.
Of course, they have double Dragon
The
God.
whole of the multiverse will bend to my will.
Just why would they not,
Has
right?
consequence.
They have an all foiled out deck here. Let's play this. Yep. Come on. Play this. Play this. I kind of want to play Massacre Girl too. Yeah, we can exile that. That's fine.
You have no weakness I cannot exploit.
Yep. I'll swamp. Alright, so... Exile a card we control. Yeah, we'll exile that.
I have other
Should have exiled an Overgrown Tomb, though.
smarted you eons ago.
Dreadshade. So they kill our Shade. What do we want to blow up? Blow up the Watery Grave. Just because I want to blow up the Watery Grave. Get this. And then we'll get rid of a swamp again. Because, you know...
I will return one day. My schemes are never ending.
Ritual. Yeah, we did. Just needed to work one time. Be super happy about that. So questions, if anybody, did anybody see the Mechanics Monday video that got posted today? Kind of want to know if there's anybody around, if what thoughts were about that. I mean, it seemed to get a fair amount of views, so And there's some pretty good questions, looks like, within the video as well, so kind of interesting. This trades with Bramble and Cutthroat, so it's fine. Wow. Alright, now we just need to find... We need to find a Dreadshade. Or not Dreadshade, but Dread Presence. X equals 2. Can't pay for that. This really stinks. Not going to lie. Really hoping this gets eaten by a wolf. Alright. Golos. Let's go find Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Alright, so we need Green Kitty. Forgot about that. That's another Night Pack Ambusher. If I've ever seen one before. Alright. Sure. Counters a Dread Presence, of course. Of course. I feel like any deck has trouble against Vanguard. Yeah, any deck probably has trouble against Vanguard. My deck has trouble against everything. All of my decks. I'm assuming you're referring to the end of that last game. Unless you meant trouble against Ambusher. Take 8. Go to 8. That seems horrible. Like, that'd have been field to scape shift for nothing. So take 3, 6, 7. Yep, we did. Have a Cavalcade deck. If Zach needs a list. I have a Cavalcade deck. I think he's looking for it in paper was actually the thing. So, he was talking about a friend wanting to get into playing Magic. I didn't catch that at first. But I figured that was the easiest deck for him to learn. So I will probably have to put together a Cavalcade deck because I think all I have is like Mono Red Burn, and I don't think that that's the best deck to learn on. Cavalcade, I think, is also a fairly rough deck to learn on, but it might not be as bad as I think it is. And then we're going to play this thing. We have Chupacabra to kill the Steamkin, which I guess is a good thing. And yeah, as I say, there's no way that they don't play Red Spell here, right? So Golden Demise isn't going to do any good. We'll play this and play this. And we'll just throw the Reaper in front of the Steamkin. Yeah, I feel like something like mono green, although that has a lot of mana, like they're very hard. Cavalcade is very fragile. I just think there's a lot of I don't know, and it could be 100% correct. Like Cavalcade could be the easiest thing. Because the other thing is, remember, is like teaching somebody, you don't want to teach them how to not play Magic. You do need to have some interaction. I just don't know if Cavalcade is the right type of interaction. I think we're just dead. Yep, we're just dead. Turn 3. This seems good. Yeah, let's unban Ferocidon because red needs something else. Think you got that one wrong. Alright, let's, just saying, I think that was the wrong unbanning. Creature interactions and blocking is really important to start, and then we're going to other mechanics with that. Yep. I think you're 100% correct. I think that is a good way to start. And you have your basics. The problem is that learning an FNM is also very intimidating, but at the same time, it also gives that person a way to get it, or gives them a feel for what's out there and maybe what they're going to lead up to. So we keep this. Shotgun the Hallowed Fountain. Play Spectral Sailor. Hopefully draw land. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage in this game. Did you watch the video today that showed up today, Josh? Yeah, it can't be intimidating. You're right. The information is too good. Do we want to... I don't think we block. Conquistador. Play this thing. You haven't been on PC until you checked in. I gotcha. Alright, then I won't, I guess, get your opinion. Let me know what you think when you get the chance. So, made a video. I posted tonight. Mechanic Mondays, and I think this will be the this will be the weekly thing. All right, so yeah, let me know what you think. It's not very long. In fact, I do wonder exactly how long it is. Um, seven and a half minutes. We just dying to everything. We're at 3. We're at 2. We're dead. Wonderful. Mono black. Get some. Maybe that's what we need to build. With gutter bones and vicious conquistadors and spawn of mayhems. I 100% don't mind that. Especially since nothing else seems to be working out in our favor. When you can't even play burbs. Alright. Let's see what we got. We need another land, though. Get a couple more land. I think drawing the cards is going to be better. There we go. In the long run, we can play the Plains, play a Cloud Conceer, or play the Moo if we have to. And we just play the Cloud Conceer. Try to draw to an Anthem. Double Rally is pretty good eventually here. Next turn we can play Moo and Healer's Hawk. Two Chains. No! That's horrible for us. Alright, so play the Healer's Hawk. Play the Moo.
I'd like to stay out of this, but I'll fight if I must.
Just try to buy ourselves some time here. Probably should have just Healer's Hawked and Winged Words, but Domre. Domre. Yeah. Almost nearly negates the Moo. So they'll fight, and then they'll kill the Moo.
When I'm finished here, there'll be nothing.
Need a land.
but dust.
Yeah, that feels horrible. Soaking up some damage though.
Your presence, I cannot bear to stay.
So I think we're gonna Sailor. Winged Words. Need to draw land. Alright. That. And then I guess I don't really know from here where we're at. Like, we've lost a lot of our board state. This is kind of a problem. Not gonna lie. Yeah, can't do anything about that. 3, 6, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17 this turn. Wow. I'm just getting owned by everything. And drew another Rally of Wings. So Lyra doesn't save us, so go on our own terms, I guess. Wow. Be very interesting if we don't get a single win with Blue-White Flyers, because Azorius Flyers has been so good. I guess just more and more people are playing the event just to try to grind out gold. But holy cow. I need to believe, yeah. I do need to believe. It just seems very odd because, like, Blue-White Flyers is almost always 3 wins or 4 wins every single time I play it. Very rarely is it any less than that. And I don't think this might be the first time I get skunked on it. Okay. So we keep 6. So I like pitching this back. We can lead on island and then plains, play the hawk of that. Some really good info that I do think a lot of players get confused on. Just an episode on the stack and how it works in general. The stack would be a good one. Yep. I actually have I have a list that we started. So the hard part though is explaining the stack in less than 10 minutes. Here's the stack. You play a spell, it goes on it. They play a spell in response to it, that goes on top of it. They play a spell on top of that, and then it resolves in the reverse order that you played it in. I mean, that's basically your stack, but I guess knowing when and how you can play and respond. I think the what has to happen before the stack is maybe I'll say something to Matt, but an episode on priority. An episode on priority would be very good. At least I feel it would be very good. What do you think that they have like stupid bow in hand? We're gonna get blown out by draft deck. Okay.
Together, we'll create great things, you and I.
So do we kill the Sahili? Because they go find Bo and played, whatchamacallit. I think we kill Sahili. Maybe just visually showing how the stack works could help a lot of people understand priorities, and they're gonna tell me, yeah. I think the fact, and the other reason I say, so, if people get a grasp and they understand priority, then there's a, potential that they will understand the stack better after that. That makes sense. Just because I do feel like people, what do I say? People don't understand they don't understand the interactions of the stack. Just because they don't understand how priority does work. Arena's representation of the stack help you understand how it works much better than it did before. Yeah, the thing I don't like about Arena like, I get it because you're not playing upside down, but the one thing that I didn't much care for Arena stack is that they just all go in order, and there's no like defining way of like, if it were to separate the cards, almost like if it were to take 2 cards and go like this, and then your card over the top of that is like this, I think that'd have been better, so that you can say like theirs is on the top, yours is on the bottom. I think that'd be almost a little bit better representation, because it is difficult to figure out. Sometimes it is difficult to realize and remember what you have. If you have a large stack going, and true control players will have a large stack going.
Recklessness and fear are the seeds of disaster.
Alright, so
Ghost fire.
we're okay with this. We can kill the Ugin. Like that. Resplendent Angel. Probably should have cast the Winged Words first.
I shall withdraw from this petty squabbling.
Let's play the Winged Words first. And another one, just in case. It's fine. I think having a way to expand the stack screen further for those situations when you need it, the best course of action. Yeah, I also like. So I also like the whole. If they had shocked that in, they could have played Weaponsmith. I just like the differentiating actions between like your portion of the stack and their portion of the stack. So this leaves me with 4, but it does not leave me with Guard Mage mana, but it does leave me with Resplendent Angel mana.
Even a typhoon begins with a single raindrop. Learn some respect.
So, but I do agree, expanding the stack, like if you had a way, the thing I don't like is that the stack is only this big. Wrapping blue around your cards and stack red. Yeah, something like that. Like the way that they do with uncounterable spells. Something like Dovin's Veto has that like golden reddish shimmer around the edge of it or something like that. To let you know that it's uncounterable. Chandra's the same way. If they did something like that that was just like, you know, red and blue or green and blue or green and red, I mean, or something like that. Green, of course, because best color. But yeah, I do agree. Something similar to that would be probably the best course of action. Sometimes it does, like, not that you, like, if you're paying attention and you don't know, but
My presence alone will guide you towards victory. Another my plans do not include you.
alright, so I think we just leave the 4/4,
The
like, no
sky
matter
is
what here.
my domain.
So, yeah, let's play this. Especially hope we're in the mirror match where each player is like playing some cards. Correct. That I think is the, like, that is where you get the attention of when you have a larger stack going. When a lot of people are playing multiple spells to try to get over the top of one another. I guess with things like Dovin's Veto currently, That's not huge, but you know, it could be.
Secrets manifest before you.
So minus on the so we'll plus targeting this thing.
Bow to the howling wind.
Play Lyra. Play the winged words. Draw a whole bunch of lands. Hopefully don't die. We want to alt this moo. I think we're about as close as we're going to get right now.
Truth lies beyond.
I think drawing cards would be better than the...
I look forward to seeing your mistakes.
Like, giving our islands an emblem
I
is
don't
better
enjoy
than...
seeing things suffer, but I'll make an exception for you.
So... That's set up. Yeah. We're just gonna ultimate. That's actually my first Moo emblem ever. So...
Open your mind to the
Snap, pay 2 mana, draw a card. Play the Shalai. Shalai plays around the... around the Settler wreckage, so... we just attack face here. And then they have to Ugin the Shalai. So... if they block... oh well, if they don't block though, we'll draw 2 cards at least. Try to see if we can't dig to lethal. Hopefully we have like runner. Yeah, it's their blocking. Sure. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll gain a bunch of life, but... I don't know if this is going to go as well as we planned, but we'll see. I thought we had it there for a minute, too. If we draw so far, we just never attack with Shalai. Yep. I don't think there's anything that saves Shalai there.
Or destroy.
So.
This is no mere trinket.
Yep. We'll draw a card. Oh, it's a rally. We'll draw another card. And we'll draw one more. Can't believe we haven't drawn any more, Islands. There we go. Let's play this. like Tezzerator combo, I guess. So they're just trying to buy their time for Tezzeret. And we'll just fill up our hand again. Seems fine. And if they get to, like, I don't know if they dove in here to get 3 cards or not. Nope, they're just going to Tezzeret. Well, that stinks.
Do not get in my way.
Oh, they're gonna look at the top 3. Okay.
Situations, no matter how dire, are easily remedied.
Creature spells, planeswalkers you cast have affinity for artifacts. So, I have 1 hawk on the bottom. Giant Legos and stack them. Actually, that's like, it's not a horrible idea, right? Get 2 different colored
I look
Legos
forward to seeing your mistakes.
with a card name written on the side. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best visualization you can give of a stack. You're probably 100% correct there. Yeah, top to bottom, there's structural collapse, yeah.
Oh, that got my blood pumping.
That is the sound of
Well, I do like the fact that it was only 5 life. And I'm doing the thing, Matt. I'm doing the thing and drawing the cards with some islands. Best card in Magic ever. Island, basic island. Draw card, yes. Moo emblem. I need that Safara though, is the problem. So let's play Executioner here. And we'll play this. And this. Oh, I forgot to play that. Aw, dang. What is this thing's... So, someone consulted Magic cards from when they were young, and they're in their late 30s, so maybe find a Lotus. Dude, let's hope. That would be sweet. I don't think there's a reason to burn a rally. I'm not killing it, so. Later this week, let me know if I find anything noteworthy. Yeah, definitely do, because that's, I mean, depending on how young they were, I mean, old cards are old cards, yeah. Well, I mean, anything Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, Revised, even if they're not that old, there's like Saga cards. blocks of wood. Blocks of wood. I think blocks of wood could be an actual thing. Yeah, a billion scrap 2x-force. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say it any other reason. Like any other reason why. Like. Cups actually. Yeah. Yeah. But you can't. I don't know if cups work because you can't see the actual stack. You just see the outside layer of the cup. If it's upside down, you know, right side, whatever it be.
Don't you see? You have already lost.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, instead of them, because they're overlapping it. I guess that's okay, but just thinking of, like, building the stack up. You think they've got settle the wreckage? Yeah, bottom. So you see the whole thing, top to bottom. Why does it tap Basic Island when it has an ability? Why doesn't it tap Glacial Fortress? I need to tap shit my own self. Alright, so... we're killing something. Right? We're gonna try to at least. Man, if they... this is like Blowout City if they have, positive if we use blocks of wood is that we can play giant Jenga afterwards, yeah. I think they have, settle. They also play... they were also playing this thing. So... what's happening, Igloo Boy? Yeah, see, there's the deploy. Yeah, I didn't realize that that's what they were targeting. It was definitely a punt, because should have exiled the one Thopter at least. That's alright. We're gonna draw like 3 cards. All we really need is to get their hand empty one time. And we... I don't know, can we maybe just go for the kill next turn? 8, 16, 3. Like... I'm about to just... YOLO this. I want them to play the last card in their hand.
There is elegance in simplicity.
So what is this? This is when until end of turn, whenever a creature controls combat damage to a player, put a loyalty counter and double Grand Arbor. Okay. Do I actually care about that though? Like if they can't make a Thopter, they're dead. Just block the 1/1s. 2, 4, 5. And if their last card is, like Depose Deploy, they're dead. So yeah, they're drawing now. They're trying to find an answer. Karn, the great creator.
I battle for the forces of good.
Nothing I can do about this. Keep going. Bolus's Citadel. That might actually find them what they need. Triple land in a row. Let's go. Have a Citadel like what mine is. So they lock their hand out. Has to be like, alright, yep, so there's Dovin. Make a Thopter.
I'm impressed anyone would be so foolish as to face me.
They keep the Domin on 9. To be honest, you're hoping for time wipe. No time wipe. We don't want a time wipe. It's the last thing we want. Bottom that. Another land. Let's go. No! Sure. What are we exiling from our graveyard? About winged words. We're not flashing it back, so. Is this you? Is this one of your other accounts? Is that why you want it really bad? Not sure
Genius
why.
is as genius does.
Look at the draw card. It would just be funny. No, it wouldn't be funny, because then we would end up getting. What are they? I guess I don't know what they're. Why they would exile a card from our graveyard. Why they wouldn't just draw a card with the first one. Or draw a card with the second one, maybe? I don't know. What do they have for mana available? I gotta pay for that. Yeah, I'm assuming that whatever card was on top, they didn't want. Like, because they can't, they're locked out for mana. That's what I said. I was wondering why they didn't. I guess wondering why they didn't do that. That way, if they hit something they wanted, they could just continue to go off. Because now depose, deploy, or settle the wreckage has to be on top. Like if it's a top card, they're fine, right? If not, they're dead. So take my turn. Play this Glacial Fortress. Play this Eagle. I mean, I guess they could have a fog, but I don't know what that's really going to do. And yeah, you didn't type Citadel even remotely close. Although I knew what you were talking about. So here. Here, we'll play this. Is this lethal, like, on the board without Rally of Wings? 6, 12, 18, 28. Yeah, it is. We're going to send the team. Don't even care. And they're going to rope us. Wow, Moo Emblem is great. Like actually amazing, great. Now I understand why Matt wants it to be is so good. Only 28 damage, 6, 12, 18, 28, 34. For Gits and Shiggles, like, we're dead or they're dead. And, like, Lyra as a 14-14 is really good. And if they just totally, like, did that, and now they have the Settle the Wreckage, that's hilarious. Not gonna lie. So, 10, 20, 30, 40... We only attacked for 54 damage that turn. Alright, we didn't get skunked with Azorius Flyers. That's fine. I will take that. Although we've only won, like, a total of 3 games tonight. That's not good. No 1-drops. Still no 1-drops. But we'll hold on to it. The only double blue card is Moo. Oh, we're gonna die. Way too fast. Why couldn't we have that hawk on one? I'm not blocking. You nuts? You gonna kill it? Yep. Should have played that Executioner. Probably a good thing I didn't play that Executioner though. Of course, they got it all. They got all of it. Every last bit of it. Every last bit of it. Wow. Priest take 9. 10. 11. Wow. We did. That was fast. Sorry. played a really long, drawn-out game, and then just got blown out by Rakdos. 1-3. That was atrocious. But we got some uncommons. So, oh well. Alright, I think that is probably going to wrap her up for the night. I did not sleep very well last night, so I'm going to try to get to bed a little bit early. Alright, anybody who hasn't gone to or seen the new video, the new Monday video at Liberty MTG, go over there, do that now. And if you did, please give some feedback. So let me know what you think. Dinos, yeah, dinos are cool. I don't have enough wild cards to make dinos though. I don't have enough wild cards at all. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I'm missing a crap ton of dinos. Thoughts on the unban? I think Ferocidon needed to stay banned, to be honest. Aside from that, I don't know. There we go. I mean, I like Stoneforge Mystic in Modern. That's a good unban. Yeah. Hey Andy, how are you? Just in time. I think we're just wrapping things up. Little Q&A though, if anybody's got any questions. Like, I don't mind that. I think the bannings is what really throws some things off today. So obviously the banning of Hogak, like, the fact that Wizards missed that kind of, like, leads you to believe that they don't have enough in the playtesting department. So, I don't know. Sakogard Grave Troll is restricted in Vintage. Yeah. And a lot of people miss that, I guess, from what I was reading online. I didn't understand why. And it's just strictly... They put it in there, the reason being the London Mulligan just makes it that good. You just need one Grave Troll with Bazaar. You're ready to go. You felt like shooting loot and Hogak was crazy. One or the other, not both. So... The reasoning behind that, like, Hogak just enables that deck in itself, but the problem was Faithless Looting showing up in so many other decks that were relying on graveyard strategies. So, yeah, and the fact that Faithless Looting was just an enabler to the whole thing. Like, they should have, when they banned... I don't think Bridge from Below was a problem. And then they just said for the simple fact that, like, they just want to see where Modern will be at if they leave Bridge banned. But I feel like looting, like, Bridge was the problem. The problem was Faithless Looting and Hogak. And I guess apparently, I was listening to something earlier, or reading something somewhere, I don't remember what it was, and they were talking about, like, R&D originally was like, Hogak was supposed to be a 5/5. And they're like, no, that's not good enough. Like, as a 5/5, it'll never see play. And, like, so they were like, oh, it has to be an 8/8, because 8/8 is the exact stats that it needs to, like, it can't be a 7/7, you know, or a 6/6, which would still be okay, but I guess that they felt like for the price you had to pay, it had to be an 8/8, so which is what just made it overpowered, I think. For 3 Force of Negations, so a cool $150. Sorry about that. Do feel bad because they are not cheap. And I don't I don't modern a whole ton anymore. I guess they went down. So they're like 35. So it's $100. That's not horrible. You like the banning choices too. Hogak too strong. Faithless can be replaced by tormenting voice like cards. Yeah. I think I mean, and that's a good point too, Andy, is that you have replacements for things like Faithless Looting. The thing that made Faithless Looting so good was Flashback. So it's 1 mana that enables everything, but then later just kind of sits there and, if you don't have anything to do, you can just play it again. So, waiting for Modern to remember Tombstalker as a card. Modern may very well remember Tombstalker as a card now if they unban Bridge from Below. I think it just fits very, very well in that, like, Reanimator Dredge style shell. So, mono blue modern deck. Mono blue modern seems very interesting. Is that like Thassa? I guess I don't know what you would play in mono blue and modern. Unless it's like your own style of like brew, I guess. I mean, what are you playing in mono blue modern? And if you just say like straight counter spells, we're gonna have some problems. Grand Architect. Actually, that's like, yeah, but so mono blue, but isn't that like mono blue affinity style? I guess I don't know. Mono blue Tezzeret, right? Because isn't the Grand Architect the one that wants artifacts? Oh, other blue creatures get +1/+1. A blue turret artifact creature becomes blue until end of turn. Tap an untapped creature control, add 2 to your mana pool. Spend to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts. Interesting. So like Grand Architect Control or something like that. That could be interesting. Alright, let's see what we've got. So I don't have Ripjaw Raptors. I don't have Ceratops. Yeah, this would be really piss poor. Dino's deck, 1 Alpha, 1 Galt. I have 3 Galtas, I guess. It's back when they gave you like 4 cards instead of just the like special thing to make it all shiny. Put Carnage Tyrant, yeah. Just don't know if there's a way. So there's Ferocidons, or Raptors, I mean. I mean, I could play Huntmaster, but that doesn't matter. I guess this isn't as bad as I thought. Soothsaying is getting bought out. Yeah, because miracles be a thing again, I guess. There's only 9 sellers on TCG. Did you buy them all out? Like, I know at one point... Let's play the 1 alpha. We don't have Ripjaw Raptors. Not making Raptors, I don't think, so... But SCG out when Top got banned. How many do you have left? Or did you sell them all? You have 9. So play Rodney Regisaur. Here's our subpar list. Our subpar dinos. Needs more thud. Oh, I forgot Drover. And thud for good measure. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Like, I keep getting a network error. That's so weird. 5 thud. Alright, well. I guess we revisit this tomorrow. 61 cards. We can name this Dinos. We'll save it. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna go to bed. So, if you haven't had a chance, head over to Liberty MTG, check out Friday Night Magic, and then we also had a new video come out on Monday, which I'm going to make Matt make a new video every single week, and we'll have it drop at the same time every Monday. Because we can schedule that. We figured that out. So, also, thank you to everybody who helped us hit the goal up here. So we were looking to hit, by the end of the month, at our first month in streaming, we were looking to hit 50 followers to reach Twitch affiliate, and we did so. So thank you to everybody who helped that come around. We're going to try to see where this ends up for the end of the month. And congratulations to Liberty MTG for making Twitch affiliate as well. Although I know that for some reason, all the paperwork just hadn't gone through all the way. I don't know why. So, but like what I think is earlier, Matt made the comment, said like, comment, and subscribe. So that big one there. But I guess until next time, everybody have fun, and we will see you then. Thank you for watching.